phone. I'm going to
Yep.
pull up Instagram right now. Pulling it up. I need to charge my phone. We're at 16% because why not? I'm going to switch accounts on Get Reelisms. And then I'm going to flip it to live. Okay. Now I'm going live on Instagram.
I'm gonna go on live too.
Should be live on Instagram. You should be able to see it. All right. All right. You're in here. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. All right. I'm going to jack this down. Okay. Okay. Can you talk really quick, Christian?
Yep. Hello.
Into the mic. Oh, I don't hear you on mic now. I heard like a snap and a pop, and then it just went out. Ooh, I hear it a lot. Ouch, 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 ouch. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I jacked your audio. Can you talk? No, I don't hear you. Okay, well, there's a lot of static and pops. I don't know if it's like the cord, the XLR.
Hello.
Yeah, talk a little
Hello.
more.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. I'm just gonna
I don't know
crank you
anymore.
up. You're at max volume, so
Okay.
I
have
hope
no
I
clue.
hope you won't talk loud.
Okay. There's nothing else I can do. There's literally.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I think we're live on Instagram. We're live. Yeah,
Okay.
we're live. Okay, so you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Get Reelisms Podcast, episode 199. We're almost there. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Chase Rani.
And I am Christine Chen.
Woo! Christine, you're in week 3, baby. How's it
Week
going?
4.
How's it hanging? Or
week
4,
4
sorry.
of radiation. It's okay. Week 4 out of 6 of radiation. So
how's it going?
It was everything. Physically, I've been fine. I lost half of my hair, so that was really stressful. So I had to I dealt with it by getting a wig, which has helped immensely. But when you first see it, even though people prepare you for it, you just aren't not prepared for it, especially when you're a woman, in my opinion. And so half from my midline to the front, it's gone, and it's super stressful. So
Yeah,
it's still hard to look at myself in the mirror, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm just glad that I at least have the similar energy for the most part. So, and then people are still there and supportive. So nothing. I mean, I shot something, so that was really stressful. Not stressful. That was really great.
Yeah, you shot the thing you were talking about last time, right?
I got to shoot 2 scenes for my proof of concept, To Me and Me. Specifically because the radiation apartments that I'm in is a new location and it's free. And so we were going to shoot 3, but we were, because we didn't formally have permission, permits, or anything, and LA is super strict. My co-producer was hesitant and told me that, like, hey, she'd rather us just do 2 and we'll figure out the third scene, which was a parking garage scene, because she didn't want me to get kicked out of the apartment, which is very valid concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, everybody that is in that apartment, it's not like a regular apartment for people. Like, the only way you can be in these apartments is if you're going through irradiation. And so, yes, we would be bringing more people in, which means bringing out outside germs and stuff like that to a immunocompromised location. So
Right.
she was right. So we limited it to 2 scenes. So one was outside, like outside on the side street, and then one was in my actual apartment instead of in the public garage. So we got it done, and it was awesome, and I felt very happy to have accomplished something that seems to move the needle for my career. So yeah.
That's awesome, dude. So, I mean, well, it's not awesome that,
Sure.
you didn't get to, what'd you say? Sorry?
Oh, no. Everything, I mean, I'm really thankful for that. So I'm
Right.
just thankful I was able to shoot. And there was definitely people who made it possible to get this initial shooting even off the ground. So I have a little mini list, but they donated for the initial, uh, because my crowdfunding isn't live yet. I've been having the worst time with getting it off the ground for some reason. Indiegogo has been a pain in my ass.
Mm.
But let me see if I can find that list of people. But yeah, these people donated directly to me, which you can still do. There's a link on tomeandme.com to get the project rolling. So I am very thankful for that. Because food isn't free, and I still wasn't able to. Most people worked on deferred or donated time, which I feel bad about, but they know that once the money is actually in the can, that will be a whole thing. So it just, this time it was a timing constraint. So because I wasn't sure how my energy levels would be after last week, because they had warned me that week 4 or 5, you start to accumulate the radiation and things start to happen to you. And so that was why we decided we had to do that. And then I'm out of these apartments on my last day of radiation, which is August 21st. So getting close. 2 more weeks.
It's 2 more weeks of radiation. Got it.
2 more
Okay.
weeks of radiation. I realized I told you the wrong thing when we were chatting. But
Yeah.
yes, 2 more weeks of radiation. That is correct. Yes. So almost there. And then I think they do like an MRI, and then I figure out whether or not what my chemo regimen will be like. So, but the people who made it possible for me were Lydia is not though, Travis Bible, Helene Cardona, Claudia Healy, Caitlin Wyatt, Scott Loredich, and Diana Darrow Mitchell. So thank you guys very, very much. You guys allowed me to raise seed funding that allowed me to be able to feed my crew and pay the sound person. So appreciate that very much. It gave me a lot of joy just to be like, yay, I'm directing something.
Yeah.
And I'm not just writing endless amounts of essays for grants, which more most of my time has been spent these days. So
Right.
yeah, that I am very, very, very thankful for. So thank you guys. And hopefully in the next week, I keep saying hopefully because every time I'm like ready to submit, something is supposedly wrong. This time it wasn't me. This time is their system, but they're like, oh, your document for when your LLC was made is too old. I'm like, no, I literally just ordered this, and it came in a week ago, because you for some reason can't have my, I guess businesses die all the time, so they want something that's like more recent that shows like this LLC is still running. So I sent it to them, but they're only seeing, I think, however their AI is working, only sees whatever first date they see it. And the first date that's on the letter is when I was officially incorporated, which was, yes, back in 2012. But anyways, it's a whole thing. Yeah, so I am radiating. Still got 2 more weeks, and I've got 2 scenes in the can, and hopefully Indiegogo is going to launch in the next few days, and I'll continue to raise money. And our goal is to shoot everything, the proof of concept short, not the whole feature, in September. So in between me, hopefully before I start chemo. But at the end of radiation. So we will see what happens. But that is the goal. We need to raise like 10K basically, because there's this whole scene that is highly involved, because I tend to like to challenge myself. But this part is, it's like surreal, and it takes place like in a black box theater type thing. And it's like, you know that scene from um Joker 2?
Wow, what a pull! Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
so when they're on the stage and
Oh,
him and Harlequin are like dancing, and then he ends up shooting like the host or something.
yeah.
That's the vibe of the ending scene of To Me and Me. So it's like this
Hmm.
surreal audience type reality TV show, and
Huh.
the lead character is being told what her diagnosis or her fate is. And I really wanted to present it in this way because it feels like there's a whole board, apparently, like a tumor board, like a tumor committee that basically argues and figures out like this is what not stage, they call it a different way. This is what grade of brain cancer you have, basically. So it was wavering between grade 2 and 3, and finally they landed on grade 3. But you just feel like a puppet. You're just sitting there being like, whatever it is, it's going to decide my fate. So that's how the
Well,
final.
I don't understand what that means. So like group 3 means it's the worst of the worst, or
No, so
like what does that?
grade 2 and 3 aren't that different. Grade 2
Okay,
is just, it's all cancer. But grade
right.
2 is more chill
Okay,
cancer. So chill cancer just means that you can wait just slightly a little bit longer, and before you actually have to do chemo and radiation. Grade 3 is just a slightly faster growing cancer,
okay.
and it
So it
means that you
requires
need
immediate
to,
attention.
exactly. And so
Okay,
that's what I ended up having. So that's
got
why
it.
I went into radiation immediately, and then I'm going to into chemo immediately. So that's the difference. It's just how it's the genetic
Crazy how
makeup
there's
of
a
it.
board of people that decides that though, because like I would imagine that tumors can vary, right? Things can. Oh, we can hear that typing is
Sorry, the
loud.
other guest that we switched times with is confused. So he was like, "Is it today?" I'm like, "No, it's not."
Yeah, I just got to tune down your ears because that is incredible typing. I'm so sorry that your ears have been punched, y'all. I we've had nothing but troubles. So anyway, so group 3 is where you're at, and that's
hmm
not good, but that means that things are going to be a little faster in the process of chemo, a process of radiation, I guess.
Yeah. So I am basically just doing radiation for another 2 weeks, and then they're going to take an MRI. And from the MRI, will determine like how much the tumor, the 10% tumor that's still in there, has shrunk. And I think that determines how aggressive the chemo will be, or how much they need to do. So
Okay.
we shall see.
Um, that's still terrifying, but
It's a lot of hurry up and wait, and it's
yeah,
like nothing I can like dwell on. When you dwell on things that you can't control, it's kind of like pointless. So,
right. Well,
so
it
in the
only drives you
meantime,
crazy.
I'm just trying to dwell on things I can't control, which is that I wake up every day, I work out, I spend my time building Get Reelisms or trying to raise funding for my next project or apply to a million grants so that I can get funding for my next project. So
Yeah,
it's just like, it's a whole thing. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Um,
So, was there any other updates on Toomey that you'd like to share?
um, sorry, the guest is confused. Oh, I have something. Um, well, I mean, we have those 2 scenes shot, and I still have a good 12 or 13 scenes I have to shoot, but luckily they're pretty contained.
And this is just only for the proof of concept,
It's for the
right?
proof of concept, and the proof of
Okay.
concept is to be used to raise money for the feature. But the feature is right now more of a word vomit than a fully structured script that
Right.
I need to go in and workshop that and start to refine it and stuff like that. So and that feature in itself is supposed to kick off a hopefully a series that is very different. But again, have to write the uh, pilot for that. So
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the can. Well,
yes,
a lot of stuff you're working on. Lots of spinning plates.
lots of spinning plates. Always lots of spinning plates. But yeah, I'm excited to that we got to shoot that stuff. So yeah, thank you to our 2 actors, Evan Adams and Jenna Zhu. They play the 2 characters that were and also Kenny Shu. He was the voice of my father, but he will not unfortunately be playing the actual father because he's not the right age. But you can't tell by the voice. So Kenny Liu was the voice, and it was very funny because it's in both Jenna and Kenny are fluent in Mandarin, and so it was like super triggering to me. Uh, but nobody else understood except like the sound person was also could speak Mandarin, so she also understood it. But all the other non Mandarin speaking people were like, okay, but I was like, ah. So, but that was fun to shoot. So I've only directed one other film in Mandarin, which was 6 words. So it was nice to get back at it since a lot of the recent things I've written are for are Chinglish basically. So which is a mix of Mandarin and English, which is how I usually communicate with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that there
I
has
feel
been
like a lot of immigrant family. My dad speaks Moroccan and English, and he just mixes those words all the
yeah,
time in our
yeah.
household. But I don't even speak Moroccan, so
No, not at all.
no, I only know a couple words. And he was like, "That's all you need to know," and he
Yeah,
just kind of waves it off. But
yeah.
yeah. Oh, are you? Do you need a minute?
Give me a sec.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for participating in here, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you watching us and tuning in. Yeah, we appreciate you. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, sorry about that. We have guests that are confused. So we had a guest that needed to switch with another guest, and then this guest that switched forgot that they were switched, and then now is asking a lot of questions about the switch because apparently that schedule is not going to work. But anyway, it's all good.
The next guest that's coming.
Oh, so Jason Vines is today.
Okay.
But Alan Chu was possibly going to be today, but we switched because Jason Vines had a gig next week.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but
Okay.
Alan Chu didn't get the re-switch email for some reason. So, anyways, whatever. Scheduling, it's always like that.
So, was there any other updates on Toomey and Me, or are we? Have you raised anything on Indiegogo? How much you?
Well, we're gonna launch that soon.
Oh, it's gonna be launched.
Yes,
Right.
because we're
Okay.
having a whole bunch of issues for Indiegogo. So
Got it.
but please look out for it. I'm going to put it in the same link of tomeandme.com as well
Cool.
when it's out. And there'll be a whole announcement about it and everything. So, yes.
Love it.
Yes. But no, my life is very boring right now. All I do is go to radiation, and then I work out, and then I try to write, or I write a lot, but it's for grants to try to get me into fellowship or to help me with Kumi and me.
You're still
And
writing for the grants?
dude, there are so many essays you have to write. It's
Man.
insane. I have applied to like at least 8 grants. Yeah. And they're very
Jesus.
hard to get, you know. And so and they all have like a million questions.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, Jesus Christ. So but yeah. So it's
Like
just
8 in so far that you've accumulated to
I have not
send out?
gotten any grants as of yet, but I will
Oh no,
know.
no, I'm sorry, not accumulate. I'm sorry. Filled out like what's the word? Applied the
Applied. Yes, I've
application. Yeah.
applied a lot.
Maybe
So
I'm having a tumor. I don't know. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind.
I mean,
But so what'd you say?
oh no, I've applied to many different grants so far. So
Okay,
yes, because
and
there's
that's just
like
exhausting. It's tiring
is
and
exhausting.
soulless.
It is extremely soulless. So there's no creativity with it whatsoever. It's just like, why are you doing this film? How does this film relate to the themes of this year's grant? Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So whatever. But I am thankful to be alive, and I'm thankful that people are following To Me and Me. And if you could continue following that, or if you just happen to have some extra pocket change and would like to donate to Me and Me, there's no amount that is too small. It all adds up and helps out with something. So it's either food or paying cast and crew. That's where it's all going. Or buying production design, because the ending scene of To Me and Me is pretty glorious, but it will take some art. So yeah, really excited about it because it's supposed to be kind of like play like. Uh, yeah, very surreal
Mhm.
vibes. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then Kelly's been tasked to figure out to me the stop motion animation, which that will take a while. So I
Mhm.
have to help build her a home studio to be able to do stop motion for Toomey, because Toomey talks, and this will be her first time animating something that has a movie mouth with
Oh my
clay.
gosh! And it's gonna be animated. It's gonna be claymation.
Yeah, claymation.
That's fucking awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so maybe
great.
you and Kelly can play with that. I don't know if you've ever had any interest in
Kelly
animation.
is more a genius at that. She's a god when it comes to stop motion. I'm an idiot fucking furniture mover, you know.
Oh, whatever.
No one gives a shit about me.
No, I could give a shit about you, but
So
yeah,
I that's awesome though, dude. So you're still working out, you kind of just word vomited the script, so it's not flushed out yet. It's not
correct.
like you don't have a
It doesn't have good structure yet, like a
right.
traditional film structure, but
But you got the important shots
all
in
of
your
the
head, you
beats
know.
in
Yeah.
there are there. It's more of a
Oh,
matter
okay.
of like, do I need to reach this beat a few pages earlier? That type of thing.
Mm.
Or do I need to make certain words clear, or like take out less exposition, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a full on 100 some page script. It's more like, okay, now does this structurally make sense type thing.
Hmm.
So, because a lot of it was going live as I was experiencing it, you know?
Yeah.
So, which is not how movies work a lot of times. Yeah.
No. But
No,
it
not from a
takes it for an
structural
interesting
standpoint.
creative
Yes,
process, you know.
exactly. So, but I've been watching a lot of cancer films. Like 50/50 I finally watched, and
Fuck,
then
really?
yeah.
Why?
Well, just, research.
Oh
Uh
man.
yeah,
I
fifty
hope you're not
fifty.
in the darkness,
Well,
you know.
I need to not watch anymore, but
Well, it's
like,
just like I don't, I don't want you to pull a a Martin Scorsese and just like surround yourself with like murder photos and investigations during the process of Taxi Driver. You know what I mean? It's like, you know.
Yeah. Let me see what the other cancer film I watched. It had the actor from The Bear.
Mm.
It was pretty good. Yeah. So Jeremy White. Yeah. Let me see here.
Cool.
Let me find him and see
We
if I
love
can
him.
tell. Yeah, Jeremy Allen White. So
We
the
love him. That's
yeah.
great.
So the film that he was in is called. Was it earlier? Well, when did they make this movie?
By the way, you let me know when we gotta
Okay.
move on to the
Yeah.
next episode.
Jeremy Allen White cancer film. Okay, there it is. After Everything.
Mm.
Oh, so it came out in 2018. So it wasn't that new, but 2018. So that's the movie. I watched that in 50/50 and just kind of wanted to see like what their vibes were and stuff like that. So and then Google's probably spying on me and is like, "You have cancer. Let's let you watch. These are all the cancer films you should watch." I'm like, "Great."
Yeah. Hey, I heard you like cancer movies, so we're going to give you all the cancer movies that you will love to see.
Lovely. Exactly what I need. But yeah, so but tomeandme.com. And then Jason says, standing by, ready to get real. That guy.
Love it.
So yeah, I
Love
guess
it.
we can cut it short and
All right, ready
tell
to wrap it
everybody to
out then?
come visit us at the next podcast with Jason Vines, who worked on Iron Lung and is an amazing special effects artist, makeup artist here in Austin, Texas. Here by meaning where Adam is. I'm in Los Angeles, unfortunately. We won't
All
get
right. So, was there anything you want to bring up before we head on out?
No, just go visit tomeandmeplease.com to help me finish the proof of concept short. So,
There you go.
and
me.
then, yes, keep
Sorry,
rooting
go
for
ahead,
me.
go ahead.
2 more weeks of radiation. Woohoo! Yes.
Love it.
Yes. And then I guess one more thing is, but you may hear us before this even happens, but August 23rd, Get Reelisms is going to be at the LA Kids Book Festival here in West Hollywood. So come and check us out. We have both of our books and we're infiltrating LA slowly. So we just added another bookstore. So it's called Annabelle's Book Club. So yeah, you should go and find us. And if you have a local bookstore, wherever you are, go and ask and see if they carry it, because you asking for it will actually encourage the bookstore to go and check out Ingram, which is where bookstores order big wholesale books. And we are on there, and you can order Get Realisms. And that is how like Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that stock these books. So by asking for it, it encourages them to even know that we exist, essentially. So usually how it happens is that like if you're not self-distributed, we are, kind of like my entire world, indie everything. You have a publisher, and the publisher brings a list to the bookstore, and the bookstores like Barnes and Noble have deals with different publishers. So if you're not with a publisher, they don't know that you exist. And so it's a lot of local people coming and being like, "Hey, are you carrying Get Realisms?" And they'll be like, "Oh, let me check it in the systems." "Oh, we're not." "Do you know if they're available on Ingram?" "Yes, we are." So you say, "Yes, they are." I'm like, "Okay." And then if they get enough people asking, it might encourage them to go order a sample and check and test it out in their stores. And that's what happens. So
there you go. Yeah.
So please.
Please. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, getrealisms.com, pick up your books, ask about the books at your local bookstore. Friggin' kidding me? And get your online film class. Get everything you need. Getrealisms.com. What are we doing? And tomeandme.com to check out any updates on that movie and donate to the Indiegogo, because we need it. We definitely need it. You know what I mean? So
We had to make a
thank
whole
you
claymation
so
to
much.
me. So yes,
One more time, Christine, go ahead.
because we had to make a claymation animation, which we've never done before.
Right. There you go. Hey, look at that.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us. Tune in just a couple minutes. We're going to have our very special guest.
Yes.
So we will see you then. All right. Bye-bye now. Okay.
All right.
So there's that.